What's going on, guys? AJ Good here at the House of Masks, and today's video is a conversion video. We're going to be taking this shitty, normal, plain, basic, boring 86 Caesar and turning it into this self-titled Joey mask. I realized that I don't have this exact version in my collection. I just saw this picture a couple days ago, although I do have pretty much all the other variations of it. This one's just a little teeny tiny bit different. So before we get into the tutorial itself and show you guys what we're doing, I'm going to show you guys the supplies that we got. I just ran to Walmart and bought these. I've got regular acrylic black paint, some basic generic brushes, one normal lead pencil, and then the basic 86. I need to say something real quick before we get into this. A lot of you guys are lazy. Not all you guys are lazy, but a lot of you guys are lazy. If you have trouble finding this mask, then there's something wrong with what you're doing, because these are everywhere. Pretty much anywhere that sells any sort of masks is gonna have these, and they are all over eBay. These are super basic, easy to find masks, and I think that you guys just want everything to be handed to you. Not all of you. Once again, not all of you, but I cannot tell you how many questions a day I get asking about where to find this mask, where to find this mask, what do you use for this, and it's all pretty common sense stuff that just kind of blows my mind that you guys are even asking. Back when I started doing this, we didn't have Facebook groups, we barely had YouTube videos, so all of the knowledge that we gained was on our own, from our own research, and it's actually pretty fun. I don't know why you guys don't feel like doing it, but I just wanted to let you guys know that research is an awesome thing and that you guys should definitely put in the hours, because it's kind of shitty not to and then expect everything to be handed to you. So the first thing you're going to want to do is obviously gather reference photos, and that doesn't mean bother somebody else for reference photos. If you want to ask somebody that you think might have them, by all means go for it. This is the mask that we're doing right here, this exact one, with just a little bit of marks left from a previous paint job. Going back to the whole research thing, Joey Jordison used this mask a lot. He had this version, he had this version, this version, this version, this version, and so on and so forth. He used this mask a lot. They're all the same mask. He used it from self-titled through Iowa all the way to the end, and it eventually became the mask that he based his Volume 3 off of with the cheek scars and stuff. So, if you do your research, you'd know that. So the first thing we're gonna do, obviously, take the tags off. And this is the tedious part. We're gonna take our pencil, we're gonna do as much studying as possible, and we're gonna draw all the designs on, just the outlines. Don't worry about filling it in. I don't know why I would need to tell you that, but whatever. Just wanted to say, there's literally no way to mess this up. You're using a pencil and you can always erase. So if your mask turns out inaccurate, it's because you didn't have the patience to sit there and make it look right. It's one of my biggest fucking pet peeves ever, is no conversion is ever a permanent thing until you make it permanent. You can always change your cut lines, you can always erase whatever you need to erase. Paint is not permanent, you can always repaint stuff. So take your fucking time, make sure that your shit turns out the way that it looks. It's not hard to sit there and make sure that everything is the way it's supposed to be. So yeah, time lapse starts now. So now that we've got our stencil all laid out and everything's perfect, and we've made sure that everything is fucking perfect, because you can always erase, but you can't always take this paint away, we're going to go ahead and fill it in with the acrylic paint in a small, little teeny tiny brush, and then we'll come back in and do the detailing where the paint has worn off around the eyes and stuff in a minute when it's dry. Okay, so as you can see, we've got all the black paint in. We're gonna let that dry, and then we're gonna come back and weather it and kind of chip some of it away in the areas that need that done. So let's see in just a second. All right, so next up, we're gonna go ahead and weather these eyes and put the correct amount of white coming through the black paint where it's been chipped off and stuff. Once again, you're just gonna have to look at your reference photos to make sure that you are doing everything properly. I'm just gonna use one of my keys here. You can use a knife or some sort of blade or anything, just be careful. So yeah. Alright, so next up we're going to be doing the weathering on the mouth. It was kind of like leftover paint that's been washed off over time. I'm just going to be using a pencil and my fingertips to do this. So once again, just check your reference, see what you're going to do with it. You can always erase, you can always start over. Nothing is permanent. Can't stress that enough. Alright guys, so we're pretty much done with this mask now. Still have to let it dry. Might weather these lines a little bit more. It's hard to tell how faint they are, because when I do that, they show up a little bit harsher, but actually looking at the picture, they look faint just like this. I think that's pretty much it. I hope that this helped you guys out. If you guys wanted to make this version, which is a pretty uncommon version, because I just found this picture a couple days ago, so. But like I said, it is based off of other versions, so hopefully it can help you out. So hope you guys enjoyed this, and we'll see you later.